I'm Devin Noel Lee, and today I'm going to talk about the 4 places that your family history is hiding. No, it's not hiding on ancestry.com, and no, it's not hiding on Family Search or any other online website. Do you know where it's hiding? The first one is in photos. Photos are so often overlooked as a valuable treasure trove of information about your family. When my mother passed away, I inherited a collection of photos, and inside those photos, the ones that were labeled, I found rich stories, and I found photos of people that I never knew existed. I saw another collection of photos from someone else, and I knew who the strange name in the family Bible was. It was a fiancé of my great-grandma. Now that's a story for another time. So photos have wonderful stories for your family history. Go check them out. And if they're not labeled, you need to start asking people. Oh, that leads me to my next place where family history is hiding, in people. I don't have anyone else that I can ask about family history because my parents are deceased and my grandparents deceased and most of my aunts and uncles are deceased, the ones who could tell me about the names, dates, and places in the various charts that I have. Don't wait until it's too late to ask people to tell you the names of individuals in photos, the story of how your grandparents met, and things that you will wish you knew, but they died without recording that story. The third P is in papers. Papers are kind of a given, but what kind of papers? Well, we know about birth certificates and death certificates, but what about writings that people did? How about resumes? Did you ever get your mother or father's resume? In that piece of paper, you learn what skills they had, what jobs they had, where they lived, especially if they've moved around the country. There's plenty of other papers hiding in your house. You just need to know where to look. In fact, after my grandmother passed away, I visited my aunt, and I had mistaken that my grandmother had not graduated high school. As I was going through her papers, guess what I found? Her high school diploma. She did graduate high school, and I had a date. Sorry, Grandma, I didn't mean to think that you didn't finish school. So what is the 4th P? The 4th place that family history is hiding? In possessions. My grandmother had given her husband a bracelet when he went off to serve in World War II. It's a nice little bracelet, and it's typical of the World War II era, and it had his name on it. But I turned it over, and when I turned it over, it said, "With love, Louise." I remembered that my grandmother and grandpa really loved each other, and that bracelet said it all. There are so many treasures. There's Mason rings, Eastern Star rings, Girl Scout pendants, and so many other treasures that we have in our home when we often think about furniture and the gravy boat that was Great-Grandma Ethel's. Look around your house and find the treasures that have the hidden family history about your relatives. So, where is family history hiding? It's hiding in photos, people, paper, and possessions. Get going and start finding the discoveries that are hidden around your home, or you might have to call a relative and start digging through their house. Just don't trespass. See you next time on Family History Fanatics, and be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss another episode.